I'm going to do a demonstration on the DPS pre-trip. First, I'm going to do the air brakes test. But before I do that, I will chalk my wheels. Make sure you have the wheels chalked. Now I'm going to sit in the driver's seat. Make sure I have my seatbelt on. For air brakes, there are 4 parts. Part number 1, I'm going to find out the governor cutoff for this vehicle. I will turn the key on. Make sure all my lights come on, including my ABS light. Make sure it comes on and goes off. And it shows it's working properly. Now I will start the engine to find out the governor cutoff for this vehicle. It should be from 120 to 140 psi. I will press on the accelerator to make it speed up. Once I'm listening for that sound, the hissing sound. Once I hear that sound, that will be a governor cutoff for this vehicle. Okay, there goes that hissing sound, means tanks are full. And the governor cutoff for this vehicle is at 120 psi. Now we established that. The next part of the air brakes test will be the air leakage test. To start that, I will turn the key off. I will turn the key back to the on position or battery charge position. Okay, now I'm going to release my parking brake or emergency brake and watch my gauges. Make sure they are stabilized. I'm going to press on my service brake and hold it down for 1 minute. That's to make sure that I don't lose more than 3 psi in the minute. Now I'm going to start.
That's 1 minute.
Okay, once 1 minute is up, I will say this test is successful because I did not lose more 3 psi in 1 minute. Now, the next part of the test is the air device warning device test. Okay, I'm going to start fanning my service brake before 55 psi. My air warning buzzer light should come on. There you go. I will continue fanning it between 20 and 45 psi. My parking brake should pop out and locked. Okay, the parking brake popped out and locked. That test was successful because before 55 psi, the air warning buzzer light came off. And between 20 and 45 psi, my parking brake popped out and locked. Now, I will starting the vehicle to rebuild the air pressure back up to the governor cutoff, which is 120 psi. As my air pressure building back up, I will step outside and remove the chocks from the wheel. Every time I sit in this seat, make sure I have the safety seat belt on. And I will press on the accelerator to build up the air pressure a little bit faster. There you go. Air pressure is building back up to 120 psi, and that concludes my air brake test. The next check I'm going to perform is the parking brake check. First, I want to make sure that the parking brake is set. I will put the gear into drive, and I will press on the accelerator. Make sure that the bus does not move forward. Secure my bus, gear into neutral, and make sure that the parking brake is still set. That test was successful. Accelerator, make sure that it didn't move forward, and that completes the parking brake test. The next check will be my service brake test. I will make sure I release my parking brake, put gear into drive, and then pull the bus up to, or drive the bus up to 5 miles per hour and come to a complete stop by applying the service brake on. I will secure my bus. That test was successful. Again, release parking brake, make sure my gear is into drive, and pull forward 5 miles per hour and come to a complete stop. And make sure the bus does not move from side to side. That completes the service brake test.